Yo, what's up guys? Sean here, aka ImaFlyNmidget, and welcome back to some more Lumber Tycoon 2, guys. Today we're going to be doing some base improvements, some base kind of expansion, doing a little dealio on the base. So first off, let me show you what I got rocking right now. So I got this, I did kind of this wall in this little kind of area on stream, if you guys were hanging out with me on stream. Last weekend, and yeah, so basically I'm gonna give you guys a little run through of what we're gonna do on the base. So first off, I'm gonna be replacing all this walnut wood just for the accents. So I'm gonna kind of leave that wood over there, obviously, because that's a lot of wood. But basically I'm going to I need to take down my Christmas lights too. I'm going to be removing all of this wood right here, right? I'm going to be removing all of this and basically filling in this wood right here, this spook wood. Is that spook wood? Sinister wood? I think it's I always forget which one's which, but the darker one. And that's going to be the accents all along here, even this little dealio right there. This whole thing. So pretty much, you know, this outline of the doors like that, it's going to be that all the way across. So hopefully we have enough wood for that. I know it's going to take quite a bit, but I think we should be all right. Yeah, I think that'll just make the base look more epic just because we'll have so much of that being used in the building. I do have a little extra right there. And so I think that could be pretty cool. I also added in all this stuff over here. I got this little wall area. So if you guys remember me in, like, I don't even know, episode a while ago, I basically talked about how I'm going to have multiple archways. So basically this archway right here that's already built, there's going to be another archway right where I'm standing, another archway in the back area, and another archway on that side. And they're all going to kind of meet up and together for a big kind of box in the middle, which is going to have my big saw system. And then above the box is going to be like the little sky box, little area. And I don't know if I'm gonna have maybe like some bedrooms up there, maybe I'll have some bedrooms in this wing. I don't really know yet, but gonna be some sick stuff up there. So yeah, so I mean, you know, the base is moving. Whoop, the base is moving along quite well. We're gonna be kind of working on these wedges right here today. Also, I want to, before we kind of get going on that, I do have a little bit of birch wood kind of stocked up. Before we get going on that, I do kind of want to come over here and I've been meaning to kind of fill in these blueprints. That's one thing I hate seeing in a base, is I hate seeing blueprints that aren't filled in yet, just because, like, from a distance you can kind of see the little percentage signs, and like then you run the risk of like accidentally dropping a big piece of wood in them, and it's just no good. It's just no good. I wasted a huge piece of spook wood during stream, which was just painful, man. It's just painful. So I hate leaving blueprints empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try to fill these in as best like. Oh, come on, game. I'm gonna try to fill these bad boys in as best I can right now. I do have a little more zombie wood kind of in the base. I don't really know if I'm gonna go grab it and kind of spend too much time on this area, but I do nonetheless want to get rid of these stupid blueprints. And also, this grass is just a giant pain because rip the dream, fam. What is oh my gosh, is it seriously messing up my presents? I will literally flip. I will flip if that just messed up all my presents up there. Okay, they look good. They look good. It did mess up my presents in here. I don't even want to open. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Come on, fam. Really? Blame Defaultio. Okay, at least it didn't mess up my other presents. I will lose it if a truck glitches and my presents up above in my storage get glitched. Oh, my gosh. I mean, that stuff took so long to do. I will legit lose it. I will lose it if that stuff gets messed up. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue filling this in. I think I'm going to go snag one more piece of zombie wood that I have to kind of get this thing kind of filled in over here. I got that little piece right there I kind of want to get rid of. My base is also a little more organized, if you guys didn't kind of recognize that. It is a tad bit more organized, so there's a plus there. I mean, this area is still a bunch of messed up, and that truck just messed up all my presents I had kind of stored in the back, or in that little archway, not the little archway, the little storage kind of shed unit thingamajig, so it's not 100% organized, but it's definitely better than what it was. So we're getting there. And once I kind of build the base, and once I kind of get it kind of going, it's just, you guys have no idea how much time it actually takes to build these archways. It's not just like, oh, one episode I'm gonna build this archway, and the next episode this archway will be done. And no, dudes, it takes forever to do this kind of building. So bear with me. We will get there. Okay, we will get there. We will eventually finish this base by episode about 800. Just kidding. I'm trying. I'm trying to get this thing done as quick as I can, though, dude. It's just, it takes so long. 1, to just gather the wood, and then 2, to actually fill in the blueprints, and then 3, to, here, might as well use the rest of this right here. And then 3, to kind of make sure everything fits. Now, the thing I was worried about, and I still kind of am worried about, I don't know if this is also, I think it needs to be like that. The thing I am also a tiny bit worried about is the fact that I also don't want to overfill this. Let's just do 3. Let's make it easy. But yeah, no, you know what? I could most likely do 4. Like, very easily I can squeeze 4, yeah. But yeah, a thing that I'm worried about with the archways is not getting it perfectly symmetrical. You guys know how I am with, I already messed up on the flag. Well, that's not big enough. I already messed up on the flag, you know what I mean? So I want to take that extra time and just make sure that the base is like mathematically gonna work out, because if it doesn't, then we've got a big issue. Then it's just like awkward and just be embarrassed. So I'm hoping that the base will work out kind of mathematically and everything. So it took me a while to kind of do that. Just set up this system over here, that wall over there, and I think I got it. I think I got it right, but we really just don't know until I start placing all my wedges. So that's kind of a little bit scary, and I'm hoping that we get that going in. That's the best advice I can give you, dudes, for building a sweet base, is make sure it all works out, and like draw it out or something. Like, make sure it works out mathematically. Like, it's not Minecraft where it's block by block, but I mean the lowest you can go is a tiny tile and like a tiny square. So just kind of know that. Okay, so let's get crack-a-lacking on this thing. Now, the most efficient way that I could do this would be to kind of make all of the wedges over here and then just transfer them. So basically what I'm going to do, this is kind of like the strategy I kind of figured out building the base in general, which is like what is the best strategy, what's the most efficient way to kind of build this thing, is to basically put all your blueprints right next to like your sawmill, right next to your sawmill where your wood's coming out, and then boom, like once you fill them all in, I'll show you guys in a bit once I fill these guys in, but once you fill them all in, then you don't have to like run them all back and forth, because that'll just take you forever. You pretty much just sit here, you hit check, you hit move, and you just boom, put it in place all the way over there, all the way over there, all the way there, instead of running your wood over, because that just takes forever. Also, look how much wood these wedges take. Like, you dudes see one wedge on this archway, and you're like, oh, midget, like, get some wood, fill that in, hurry up, you're taking forever. Look at that fat piece right there. That's a decent sized birchwood log, right? Like, that's like a decent size. It's just over halfway full. Like, what? This stuff takes forever to fill in. And yeah, I can have some birchwood, and I can also fill it in with some you know, some like poopy wood. I forget what it's called, but the trees that are all over the place. You know, I could fill it in with that stuff, but like, that takes just as much time to run those trees through and get some planks and whatnot. So there's that. But I'm also looking for you guys. You guys probably have some good ideas in terms of making kind of systems efficient and whatnot. And like, what's your strategy for kind of filling in and building on your base? Like, I know everyone's got their own little strategy. And being super efficient in this game is like why I think I really like it, is because yeah, you can build something very, very big, and it might not be the coolest looking thing, but the fact that it's really big and someone knows that you spent a lot of time doing it, that's what makes it epic. So I think that's why Lumber Tycoon is a lot of fun to me, is because I see stuff and I'm like, how can I make that efficient? How can I make that really awesome? And that's why I really want to make my new saw system, dudes. I really want to work on my saw system, but I can't focus on working on the saw system if I don't even have it inside the building yet. Like, what if it doesn't fit inside the building I'm planning? Like, then I have to redo it anyway. So I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm just kind of waiting. just kind of testing the waters, just seeing how long, how big my building will be, to where I can kind of build a system within that. I don't know if that's, how much we got? 56, yeah, I'm going to kind of save that bad boy. I'm going to kind of fill you in. Oh, okay, I guess I'm filling you in there. And I'm going to bring you all the way over here. It's good doink. Another thing that I also really want to do is not only work on like a saw system. That one's really small. Not only work on a saw system, but work on a kind of like unloading and loading system for wood. Now, I haven't really had to like go cash in wood for money in a while, but I do want to have an efficient system, and I also want to start doing some more like tutorial kind of stuff in Lumber Tycoon. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, like building, like, you know, obviously I'll do like tutorial for the insane saw system I'll be making, but also like some other things, like I don't know, like I like doing those videos, the most efficient ways to kind of gather wood and whatnot. And yes, I will still be doing best way or fastest way to make money. I will be doing that. Right now I have the best way to make money, but there is a faster way. So yeah, so I will be doing all those videos, dudes. I just really want to get my base kind of moving, and I think a lot of you guys want to see my base kind of progress. Now, luckily we got the we got the shops doable. We got the shops doable to where like I can call it a shop. It's not 100% done, but it's doable. So that's good. You know, at least we don't just have those empty pits and stuff in those kind of rooms. So that's a plus. But I do really need to get going on this next archway. I'm hoping by next episode that like majority of the archway is done. It just kind of depends on how much time I have to kind of give towards it, dudes. Like, just know it takes a lot of time to build these archways, so we'll kind of see. I know you guys are really interested in seeing big improvements episode to episode, so I will do my best to kind of get crack-a-lacking on those base upgrades and whatnot. All right, 86. Let's go ahead and chop this guy in half, maybe. Probably not, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan on the base, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the way the base is looking. I'm actually kind of enjoying. I think it's starting to look really, really cool. I don't know about the coolest base in Lumber Tycoon. We have seen some pretty cool ones, but I think we are making it pretty freaking ridiculous. Now imagine this, dudes. Now this is a world of like just insanity, but imagine if instead of birchwood for these archways, imagine if we did N times wood. Like, it's totally doable. I have tons of eyes. I have tons of eyes to where I could totally, like, I could totally make that happen in terms of, like, you know, I have the ability. I guess I should say I have the ability to make that happen. But the amount of time that would go into doing that is literally insane. I thought about doing the other archways birch, right? Just continuing with birch, but before we do our last archway, we take the wedges from the front one, we take the wedges from here, and we basically put that one in the back and redo those wedges to N times wood. So the front of the base is like super epic, and then the kind of sides are still kind of epic, but then I don't know if it'd match, and I don't really know yet, but I think that would literally be absolutely freaking insane, boys. So I don't know, we'll see. I will 100% be updating the kind of accents of the walnut wood, and I will be kind of changing those to the spook wood, because I think that'll be very, very cool. Okay, so I don't have that other layer kind of done right here, so this is what I do. I basically I sit here, and I don't really move my character a whole lot, and I move them all over here. This is so much faster than walking pieces of wood from the edge. What the heck just happened? Are we lagging? No. It's so much faster from moving like every individual piece of planks or of the wood that comes out of your sawmill all the way over to your building area. Just fill in your blueprints right next to your sawmill area, and then move your blueprints. Like, this is so much faster, dude. It's so much faster than walking over every single piece of birchwood that I have. Like, it would just be phenomenal, boys. Okay. Moving all these in. I also want to kind of, I guess I'll just move them all in right now. But what I might need to go do is go shopping for some blueprints really quick, because and this is the thing that scares me, is it's not 100% mathematically perfect, but I think that's because I already have like a section of the wall kind of done. So let me move this all over, and I'm gonna explain it to you dudes. So basically, when I was doing this wedge, I want to say that it worked perfectly. It worked perfectly in terms of doing. Oh, you know what it did? It did work perfectly. Wait, I just realized something. See, this is why I'm doing this. I just realized something. My wedges don't go all the way across. Okay. Wow, good thing I just noticed this, because I would have literally gone crazy. Although we could make the wedges go all the way across and make it easier on us, and basically just have no. We want to make this look as symmetrical as we can. So this is the thing that's hard about math in Lumber Tycoon, is you have to use something as a basis. So what I'm going to do is probably grab a post. I'm going to kind of turn this thing. Okay, so from the edge of our wedges, let's see, we got that minus, so we've got about a post and 3/4. So if I were to break a post up into four squares, that's basically what you could do, I think. Yeah, that is what you could do. Then it's about 1 3/4 of the next one. So if I were to rotate this, 1, and I don't even know if that's 3/4. Let's see. Oh, whoop, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if that's about 3/4. It's just about. No, it's about 1. And it's more about 1. Oh, wait. It's not all the way over. Hold on, boys. I might have done this perfectly. I just feel like there's no way. Okay, so it is 1. Okay, perfect. So then we're going to stop our wedges right here, and we're basically going to be building walls just like that. You see how that kind of works? However, I do need to move this, which actually works even perfecter, because that's even perfecter. Midget, come on. Let's use our language here. Okay, yeah, that's literally perfect. Oh my gosh, wait. I was a little worried about the way this worked out, but I think it's going to work perfectly. So we'll go ahead and move this guy. Go ahead and move that guy. Go ahead and move this guy too. Okay, so right here we're going to be building our wall. You see how that kind of works? So we're going to be building our wall. So what I can do, actually, I think I might, well, I don't know what just exploded. I'm going to see, yes, I do have some wood. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build just a wall so I don't forget. And this is the thing about building that I find kind of fun is like making sure everything fits in and it's all perfect. I think that's the fun part about building. That's why I really like Lumber Tycoon too, is because I can build so much and test out these little dealios. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just kind of waste some wood there, whatever. Whatever, man. That wood's not really that hard to get. It's just kind of taking some time. Okay, so we're going to put this wall right here. And basically this should be perfect. So if we go ahead and do that, and then basically we'll do another little wall right there, and that'll be perfect, and it'll come out to there, to the edge of the wedges. Okay, so I'm going to go grab one more wall just so I don't forget. And basically this should have a little inlet. So once we're done building, you know, like this little inlet right here, so kind of, it's so hard to explain, dude. I just want to build it. But it's hard because it takes forever. But yeah, so basically, there'll be a little inlet in the, between the archway and the actual big building, the big kind of massive kind of square, which is going to, I think, serve as a purpose just to kind of give it a little more of an accent and kind of give it a less of a blocky shape, because it's going to look pretty blocky by the end of this. Okay, you know what? You guys are probably going to hate me right here. I'm going to use this no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be that guy. Okay, I'll use this zombie wood, though. But yeah, so basically it's going to make it look a little less blockier if you kind of have some little, like, inlets and kind of coming out. It makes it look a little more designed, I guess, even though I'm not the best designer, but yeah, I think that'll be really cool. Okay, so we need to make sure this is perfect. So this comes all the way out to our wedges. So we need to kind of squeeze the camera angle in here, and I'm craning my neck even though it doesn't do anything. Okay, perfect. I think that's what we want, but it needs to go up one. No, it doesn't actually. Wait, yes it does. It does need to go up one. Okay, so it needs to just go up one, which I think the way I'm going to do that is to pretty much just put a post right here, and this should be pretty good. And that's another great technique in building, dudes, if you want a little building technique, is use other blueprints to make your lives easier. Like obviously I won't be filling in that blueprint, but it will help me kind of place this wall a lot easier, like a ton easier. You'll see. And turn. Okay, wait, is that lined up perfectly? I don't think so. No, turn again. There we go. Okay, and then rotate. Perfect. No, wait. Rotate back. Okay, there we go. Okay, dudes. And don't mess with me here. There we go. Right. Move over. Come on, camera angle. Is that going to be right there? Now, is that? Nope, too far over. Rip the dream, boys. I was wondering why it looked kind of funky before I placed it. See if we can kind of sneak it in here. Tease it. There we go. Right there. Boom. Okay, and then we can remove this. Boom. So look at that. So that's going to look pretty perfect. And then what we need to basically just kind of fill in that area, right? Yeah, so we'll kind of just... Does it come all the way out? Huh. I think what I'm going to do is... I kind of want to leave it for now. Or should I fill it in? Let's fill it in. I'm going to fill it in just so I don't forget. I just don't want to forget. You guys should see the amount of to-do lists I have around my desk and on my phone. I got sticky notes everywhere of to-do lists. I've got, on my phone, I've got to-do lists all over the place. Was I using a post? I think I was going to use a post. I totally forgot already. That's why I have to-do lists. But yeah, oh, no! Get away from there. Oh, whew. I was like, I'm trying to use a smaller one. Oh my gosh. That would have been very, very wasteful. Okay, let's go ahead and move this guy back in place. And once we get this guy back in place, we'll throw all of our wedges on, and we'll get some kind of actual progress going. You know what I should have done is I should have filled in that post with actual wood, because now it might be even harder to place. Oh well. Oh well, boys. We'll figure it out. Boom. And then we're gonna need to rotate. There we go. Okay, please fit in here like perfectly. Oh, it's not gonna fit. So I legit just wasted that. Gosh, Midget, you're so dumb, man. You're so dumb. Okay, well then, we can't use posts, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of leave that dilly-dally right there. We're gonna have to use little tiny floors, man, and basically, yeah, fill this section in right here, huh? Dang, that is what we're gonna have to do. Oh my gosh, Midget, you fool! Okay, coming over here, we'll go ahead and You know what I should do is actually throw in. Let me cancel that. Let me throw in one of these dilly dallies. Let me throw this guy into our other sawmill. That makes it kind of one by ones. And while it's kind of filling in, I guess we'll go ahead and fill in some wedges while we're at it. Might as well, dudes. Might as well. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll do that. We'll let that dude marinate. Just make sure, okay, it's working. And we'll go ahead and start placing these bad boys. I was filling in these wedges because I was wondering why it's not fitting perfectly, and that's why. So I'm glad we figured that out, because that would have been really, really awkward if I built this whole, and I feel like it's still gonna happen. Watch, it's still gonna happen. One of these episodes, I'm gonna be like, dudes, we messed up the entire archway. Like, the entire thing is messed up and we have to restart. That's probably what's gonna happen, because it's so hard to get this thing perfectly, like, symmetrical. That's the thing that's hard in Lumber Tycoon, is symmetry is very, very, very hard. Because in Minecraft or something like that, it's all blocky. Like, it's literally a block by block. Everything's a block by block. Here, there's different sizes, different kind of, there's little tiny tiles that can get down to, like, less than, like, a block tall. Like, they can get really, really skinny. So it's really hard to get it absolutely perfect. So that's the thing that we're probably going to run into. If it looks somewhat symmetrical, I'm hoping my OCD just lets me kind of manage and just deal with it, but I have a feeling it's just not going to let me. Dudes, it's just, when I gotta build perfect. It has to build perfect or it just makes me mad. Like, the flag doesn't look amazing to me because it's not perfect, but it's still good. It's just not, it's not amazing because it's not perfect. You know, I'm a perfectionist, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually only a perfectionist when it comes to building. Literally, that's it. That is actually it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep filling these bad boys in. Okay, so that fits in perfectly. Nice. We'll come over here and snag this guy and fill in these little tiny tiles, and I think we'll be good. I don't know for a fact, though. That's why I like making sure your base is, like, perfectly the way, like, you plan it out to be. That's going to make your base look sweet instead of just kind of doing it on the fly. Doing a base on the fly, I will guarantee you, will not pan out in your favor. As you can tell from the flag, it was not perfectly aligned and everything. Okay, but whatever, dudes. Whatever. You think that phases me? Whatever, man. Fill that bad boy in, and I'm not really going to be using this for anything else, but might as well not be wasteful of wood. We could always use more wood. Okay, place that dude there. And we'll go ahead, and these should sink in quite perfectly. And quite perfectly, there we go. And quite perfectly again. Come on, don't mess up with the rhythm. Don't mess up. There we go. And last one, fit in here nice and perfect for me. Boom. Okay, there we go. We've even got a little gap there. Okay, so perfect. So that should fit perfectly a half-sized wall, I think is what it's called, or whatever it is. And that should fit in perfectly, and that should look perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and place some of these wedges just because we're over here, but then I'm gonna go, before we end this episode, dudes, I'm gonna make sure that fits in perfectly, and we're gonna kind of put that other wall there, and it should look like we should be pretty stellar, dudes. I don't know why this truck is here. I'm like walking around this truck when I can easily just back it up. Just back it up, man. Just back it up. Okay. Okay. But you guys saw how much wood that I filled, that I kind of used to fill in all these wedges. And these wedges are going to give us like maybe 2 rows. Maybe 2 rows. Not even 2 rows. It's going to give us like 1.5. Can you believe how much wood that is? It's insane. Okay, actually it might give us 2. It might give us 2 rows actually perfectly. We'll kind of see. I think we still need at least 3 more, and I've only got 2. So, pretty close, but I mean, you can just see how much wood went into building that massive archway. Like, it's just insane, dudes. It's insane. And wedges are not as easy to build with as, like, just walls are and stuff. So, okay, let's go over here. What I'm going to do is actually just grab one of these. I'm going to probably use one of those for that last kind of couple wedges. But I'm going to grab, let's grab, like, this guy to fill in one of those walls. And this is probably too much. I'll cut a little bit off. But we'll kind of see. You know what'd be really cool is if you can get like mods in this game and you just have like a line tool that's like you put a blueprint on a piece of wood and it tells you where to cut to get exactly that much wood. That would be sick. That would be honestly so sick. Maybe that's like an end game thing Defaultio could add in. That would be really, really cool. Like, you've got lines that tell you like you put a blueprint on a plank and it tells you, alright, Midget, you're going to need to cut it right here to get perfect. Oh, man, that'd be sick. Alright, let's see. That'll probably fill it in all the way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and fit in your perfectly smooth wall, and we'll be golden. And we'll be golden. And we will be... And we... Hey, don't push me, fam. And we will be golden. Please fit in here, please. Please, dude. Huh, maybe if I go against this wall, it might be a little easier. Oh, there we go. Sunk. Nice. Okay, perfect. So that looks pretty good. And what we're going to have to do to make this even is basically just add in, actually, let's just get a little test here. Does that fit perfectly? Wow, that does. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is probably just Mickey Mouse this little guy right here. Use some kind of small floors and stuff, and it'll work out. It'll work out. Okay, so last up, I want to use those wedges right there. I don't want to make them completely useless, so I'm gonna kind of just grab this guy, and we're gonna fill in this last one with these wedges right here because I don't want to waste these wedges. I don't want to waste wood in general. It's not ideal. Like I know this might take a little longer to kind of fill in for these dudes, but. You are saving them, or else I would have just had to destroy those. Those things would have just been useless. So I'm gonna come in here, get a little of these guys, put 2 of these guys in, and I'm hoping that this plank should just split right down the middle, and we should be golden, and we should be absolutely stellar. That one should be good. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! And this one should be good. Oh my gosh! And that's why we didn't waste this piece of wood right here. Fill her in nice and perfect. Bam! All right, all right. Boom. Oh, come on, lag. Come on. You know I placed that there. There we go. There we go. And finish her off. Bam. Okay, so basically we got like nothing done today. Oh my gosh, dudes. All right. Well, that's what I've got to call the episode. It has been a little while, but I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying the updates on the base. We are kind of getting somewhere with it. And this thing will kind of just be filled in like a wall, just like over here. We are getting somewhere with it. We kind of got this little area squared away. I think we're mathematically going to be perfectly symmetrical with this wedge, I think. But we'll just kind of see and figure that out, dudes. But yeah, leave some feedback down below in the comment section, guys, about kind of the base and the direction of it and whatnot. But that is going to do it for today, dudes. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button. And until next time, dudes, if you haven't already, make sure you be fly and subscribe.